Hello everyone, welcome to our Bible story time. Today we will learn about Jonah, a prophet who tried to run away from God. This story has a very big fish, an important journey, and an even bigger lesson about God's love, mercy, and patience with people. God gave Jonah a special mission. He told Jonah to go to the city of Nineveh and warn the people to turn away from their wrong choices. Sometimes God asks us to do things that feel difficult, but He always knows what is best. Before the adventure begins, let's meet the main people in the story. God is the loving creator. Jonah is the prophet who does not want to obey. Nineveh is a city making many bad choices. Each part of the story teaches us something important. Instead of obeying God, Jonah chose to go in the opposite direction. He boarded a ship and sailed away. Jonah thought he could escape his responsibility, but no one can hide from God. God sees us, loves us, and continues to guide us. God sent a powerful storm across the sea. The sailors were frightened and worked hard to save the ship. While everyone was worried, Jonah was sleeping below deck. Sometimes we ignore problems, but God may use situations to get our attention. Jonah realized that the storm had come because he disobeyed God. He told the sailors to throw him into the sea to save their lives. When they did, the storm stopped at once. Jonah was beginning to face the results of his choices. God showed mercy to Jonah. A huge fish swallowed him, keeping him safe from drowning. For 3 days and 3 nights, Jonah prayed inside the fish. He had time to think, say sorry, and remember that God had never stopped caring for him. After Jonah prayed, God gave him another chance. God told him once again to go to Nineveh. This time Jonah obeyed. He walked into the great city and faithfully shared God's message. God often gives us new opportunities to do what is right. Something amazing happened. The people of Nineveh listened to Jonah's warning. They admitted they were wrong and decided to change their ways. Real change begins when people are honest about their mistakes and choose a better path. God saw that the people truly changed their actions. Because of His mercy, He did not destroy the city. Instead, He forgave them. This reminds us that God is kind and ready to forgive when people sincerely turn back to Him. Jonah was not happy about God's forgiveness. He wanted the city to be punished and became angry when God showed mercy. Jonah still had something important to learn. Sometimes we want justice for others but forget how much grace we have received. God caused a plant to grow and give Jonah shade from the hot sun. The next day, a worm damaged the plant, and it died. Jonah became very upset. God was helping Jonah understand what it means to care deeply about others. God explained that if Jonah cared so much about a small plant, then surely God cared about the many people and animals living in Nineveh. God's love reaches farther than our own feelings, and His compassion is greater than we often imagine. Throughout the story, God used many parts of nature as teachers. The fish protected Jonah, the plant comforted him, and the worm taught him a lesson. God can use everyday events around us to help us grow wiser and kinder. We can learn to have a heart like God's. When people hurt us, we can choose forgiveness. When we make mistakes, we can say sorry and change. Jonah teaches us that God loves people deeply and gives second chances. Thank you for watching. God bless you. See you next time. Goodbye.